things that have happened to me were for the furtherance of the gospel. How many of us allow our circumstances to stop us from praising God? How many of us allow our circumstances to stop us from living the life that God has called us to live? In chapter 4, Paul encourages church members to get along with one another. Y'all get along with one another. He tells us to pray about everything. He tells us that we should think about whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are of good report. What are you thinking about today? And he reminds us that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Now, there are three things that I want you to look at in verse 19, which is our scripture this morning. I want you to look at the assurance, the provision, and then the authority. The assurance, my God shall supply. There is no question here. It's definite. He will do it, and he will do it continually. Hebrews 11:6 says, without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is God, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Are you seeking him? Or do you only read your word and pray when you got a problem in your life? Daniel 3:16-18 says, when the Hebrew boys were about to be thrown in the fiery furnace, they told the king, O king, our God is able to deliver us, and he will. But even if he does not, we will not bow to your gods. They had the calm assurance that their God was God, and they believed that God will take care of them. What about you? When we look around at all of the changes that are going on in our government, all of the changes that are going on in society, do you have the assurance that God will do what he said he would do? We have to know that God will take care of us. We can't doubt it. If somebody wakes you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you got to say, I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that God will. Now let's look at the provision. All you need, according to his riches in glory, my God shall supply everything. Yes, sir, everything, according to his riches and glory. And somebody said this morning, the cattle on 1,000 hills belong to him. The silver and gold belong to him. And so he's going to supply your need based on what he owns, which is everything. 1 Kings 17, verses 7-16. In the middle of a drought, God sent Elijah to the widow in Zarephath. She was gathering sticks, y'all, to cook her last meal for she and her son. Elijah said, make a cake for me first. And I know her heart had to flutter, but she was obedient. And the oil and the flour never ran out, just like the prophet promised. Have you ever been down to your last? I mean down to your last, when you didn't know where it was going to come from, how you were going to get it, what you were going to do, and God came through? Because he's promised us, I will supply all of your needs. Now, y'all, not all our wants, because we want some stuff, but all that we need, he has promised that he will supply. In Matthew 14, verses 13-21, Jesus fed 5,000 men. And that was God's grace. That was God's grace. Now let's look at the authority. It says he's going to do this through who? through Jesus Christ. John 10:30 says that Jesus and the Father are one. Matthew 28:18 says, then Jesus came to them and said, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to who? To him.